Hello and welcome to Car Talk. I'm your host, Grant, and after a few weeks, we are back replaying Passage of the Great Company. We found out in our Pelennor Fields playthrough that we'd missed a few triggers and we'd ended up needed ideally not to end up with Aragorn arriving turn 7 into the gameplay, and forgetting to attach Overcome by Fear um, to my threat dial at the end of the game, so I would have been constantly raising my threat and probably threatened out before the end of that game. So we have decided to come back to the start of the box and hopefully get through without too much issues. Is that about right?
Yeah, basically just see if we can avoid getting that treachery even to begin with and do a lot better on Siege of Gondor so that we're not waiting forever for Aragorn to arrive. Even though we managed it, it definitely made things a lot harder. And then, of course, all our alternate universes and Pelennor Fields just to play out the rest of the quest.
Yeah. So here we are. My hand is visible to everybody. It's quite a nice opening hand. I do like this. So I'm not taking a mulligan. Matt, how about yourself?
Mine's not too bad. I've got three restricted attachments, all of which are going to be best on Denethor, it looks like. But I've got Wizard Pipe and Silver Circlet coming up, so I can play around with this a bit more. And not having Heir of Mardil to start will be really nice, because then Gandalf will be able to do lots of attacking and defending as well. So I don't think I'll be flipping the contract very early this game, but I think it'll be better in the long run for this quest just because there's a lot of enemies that come out and I kind of need to be a little more combat ready.
Sounds good. So, um, let's begin. I must take new counsel for myself and my kindred. We must ride our own road, and no longer in secret. For me, the time of stealth has passed. I will ride east by the swiftest way, and I will take the paths of the dead. Okay, so you want to? This is an evil door," said Halbarad, "and my death lies beyond it. I will dare to pass it nonetheless. Each player may add one resource to the resource pool of each hero he controls. Are we going to raise our threat by 3? Well, we need to raise our threat by 2 anyway. Are we going to take that +3 threat, add the resources? I think we do, don't we?
Um, I'm going to choose not to because I think I can play most everything that I have in my hand right now as is without it.
I'll take the 3 threat raise just to um, just to give us a jump start on my economy.
There was also the campaign setup where we can each raise our threat by 1, so you could search your deck for Endural and add it to your hand.
Yes, there is, and I think we should do that as well. So I've taken a
Okay.
+4 threat raise this game, and we haven't even got out of the first turn. Where's Anduril? There's Glamdring, so where's Anduril? I know I should put it into my deck. There it is. Okay then, so to start off, I'm going to spend 2 for a Fjord of Gondor. I will spend 1 for an Armored Destria on a Erkenbrand. I'll spend 1 more for a Shining Shield onto Erkenbrand. I will put a Round Shield onto Erkenbrand. So that's him kitted out there now. I will spend 1 resource for Firefoot on Irma. And I will spend 2 resources, put Anduril onto Aragorn. So he is now 3 willpower, 4 attack, 3 defense, and does not exhaust to commit to the quest. And that's me done.
Okie doke. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and get my wizard pipe out. Use it, and I will swap my Gondorian shield on top of my deck. Go ahead and give that to Denethor, so now he can defend for 5. We will go ahead and give... You know what, I don't have Test of Will anyway, so... I was thinking about giving Windfalla to Glorfindel, but I think I will go ahead and give him the Silver Circlet for now.
Sounds good. And welcome to everybody joining us. We have 2 viewers in the chat, so hello and welcome. Hope you enjoy the video.
Hello, everyone. So
we're ready to quest?
No, sorry. I'm just debating if I want to give Denethor an Armored Destrier yet or not. I would definitely give...
Yeah, I was going to say definitely put out the Air of Mardil. Hey Shane, how's it going?
Anyway, I can rearrange those later. So let's see.
Hey Eris.
I could also save it, because then I could possibly flip next turn. So I will just give Denethor the Livery of the Tower for now.
Sounds good.
And then, if I need to, I can give Gandalf the Armored Destrier and Windfalla to Glorfindel. Don't be able to flip. So that actually works out pretty well.
Okay then. So questing, I will send Fault. So how are you guys doing today?
We have to discard all cards in each player's hand at the end of this.
Oh well, if that's the case, I'll actually drop down my my golden belt. I forgot we had to discard cards. There's no point in
Yeah, I'm glad I checked that, because that makes a big difference. So I won't be very close to flipping.
I'd drop out your Armored Destrier. There's no reason to hold on to it if you're going to be discarding it.
Right. Gandalf doesn't have Leadership or Sentinel right now, and I already used the Wizard Pipe.
You could just try it on Denethor.
Yeah. Or defenses are always good, so we might as well play that out. Well, now I feel much better about using getting that Silver Circlet onto Glorfindel then. Alright, so we have nothing in the stage area already.
I know.
Well, I will send 9, as much as I don't like to raise my threat already.
And I'll send 4 with Eowyn.
Alright, so we are 13.
So at the end of the planning phase, we discard our cards. So goodbye, Secret Vigil.
Actually, does Aragorn have... Yeah, so actually Aragorn could go ahead and quest with us too.
So that's 7.
16.
Yep.
Alright, so in the playing phase, and we advance to stage 2A. So we have to add a different location to the staging area for each of us. So let me grab some options here. Trysting Place, Haunted Path.
He could see nothing but the dim flame of the torches. But if the company halted, there seemed to be an endless whisper of voices all around him, a murmur of words in no tongue that he'd ever heard before. So we have these 4, I think there's only 4 locations.
That seems to be the case, yes.
So we've got the Twisting Palace, the Haunted Path, the Deadly Road, and the Dark Door.
Right.
And I think what we chose last time was a Haunted Path and
Probably Deadly Road.
yeah, I think that's what we chose the last time.
Yeah, because the Tri-Sting Place basically negates Aemir, and Dark Door is just a lot of threat to take. Plus, revealing an encounter card to travel to it is rough.
Yeah.
So, think Deadly Road and Haunted Path are our best two.
Yeah, I'd agree. So,
Alright, give those good shuffles.
yeah.
And let's see what's on the other side here.
There could be no turning back. All paths behind were thronged by an unseen host that followed in the dark. X threat, so
We're going to remember the forced effect where we have to raise our threat by 1 or can't play cards.
yeah, and that is sitting at 31, no 32. Each player cannot reduce his threat below his initial threat. At the beginning of the planning phase, you must either raise your threat by 1 or you cannot play cards. Okay, so now we reveal 2 cards from the quest phase.
The way is shut. Peril Surge. So this is your peril. Either
Okay,
attaches to the side overcome by fear to your threat dial, or progress cannot be placed on the current quest until the end of the
I
round.
can't place the threat be overcome by fear, so we cannot place progress.
Alright, I'll just keep that out so we know. Deadly Road is the Surge, and then my card is the Haunted Path. Okay. So,
Shane, which pond in the park are you referring to? So we are up against 6 in the staging area.
looks to be so. So we can't make any progress on the quest,
No.
but we quest successfully.
Yep, so shall we travel to the haunted path?
Or do we want to go to one of these?
If we go to the deadly road, we have to spend Aragorn's resource, which means we keep this overcome by fear.
Good point. Yeah, let's go to a Haunted Path then. So we each have to raise our threat by 1.
Right, okay, so there's
I guess that's pretty much it.
no combat, so refresh phase. And then at
And I
the
have
end
control of Aragorn.
and at the end of the round we have to raise our threat by 1. And then you can spend Aragorn's resource and remove overcome by fear.
Which I will go ahead and do.
Okay. Okay. And these are now at 2 threat. I'm at 35.
+1 for each player at 35.
Yep, so they're now at 2 because I'm at 35. Okay, I've got nothing. I'm not raising me threat this turn. How about yourself?
As much as I'd like to play my Gandalf staff, I think I can wait.
Okay. So, questing. I'll send 4 again.
And I will, let's see. It'd be 11. I didn't send Glorfindel. We gotta make a lot of progress, though. I better send him as well. And now, actually, that raises the. So now I'm at 35. So this is now 3 threat. So we're 11 versus 7. Or no, more than that. So I have 12. With your 4, we're 16. All right, card number 1. Faithless Dead, Peril Phantom. So my wound revealed, either raise each player's threat by 2 or reveal initial encounter card. What do you think, Greg? Can we handle an additional encounter card, you think?
Entirely up to you, my friend. This is your peril.
I'm a little worried that we haven't seen any threat reduction yet. So
Reveal an additional card. We've got at least 4 defenses. 5 if
yeah,
we quest successfully, so...
Dead Man of Dunharrow. So yeah, at least that's only 2 threat when he engages, or we have to do the overcome by fear. And then your card, Deadly Road. You
Okay.
get a lot of locations. I guess I should have kept Asloth in the deck.
13,
All right,
so we make 3 progress.
which doesn't even clear the haunted path. Okay.
Okay, I will optionally engage just Faithless Dead.
Okay, and the Dead Man of Dunharrow is coming down to me.
Gandalf readies and gains a resource.
Thank you. As much as I hate to say it, either way I'm going to gain 2 threat, but we'd have to spend the resource from Aragorn to get rid of the overcome by fear, so I might as well just take 2 threat for engaging that. Alright, and shadow cards. Defending the Grant.
Erkenbrand defends your Dead Men of Dunharrow.
Oh, thank you.
And then he defends the Faithless Dead.
Gets +1.
So 4 against 6 defense. No damage. And how are you attacking back?
Well, thanks to your defense there, I can use Gandalf and Denethor to attack for 4, which is just enough to kill the dead man.
That's what I was thinking, but you also had Aragorn there as well. That could have
Oh,
attacked.
that's true.
And the Faithless Dead is being slaughtered by Irma.
So now you have control of Aragorn.
Yes.
You wanted to remove your overcome by fear after raising your threat.
Yes, I do. So raise my threat. There we go. Get rid of that. Next turn. Okay, I'm not raising me threat this turn. How about yourself?
No, I think I'll keep waiting until I have enough attachments to play out to flip my contract.
Yep. Okay, so questing, I will send 4. 7 with Aragorn.
Alright, and I will send my 9 again, so we are 16, 9 in the staging area to start off this time. Card number 1, Blood Runs Chill. Doomed 1, each player with a threat of 35 or higher deals 1 damage to exhausted character he controls. Okay. Not too bad, I guess, other than the Doomed. And another Blood Runs Chill. So another Doomed 1 and another damage.
Is that 2 Doom Runs chilled that we're just getting?
Yep, those
Right.
2.
Okay, and 2 damage, did you say?
Correct.
Sorry, Eowyn, you just took a lot of damage there.
Well, the good news about that is we do make a good amount of progress. So we'll make 7. So I'll get rid of this haunted path. We get 6 on the quest. We probably want to go ahead and travel to this other haunted path now that it's the most threat in the staging area, or should we take one of these deadly roads out?
I think now that we've got overcome by Feargon, we can afford to travel to the Deadly Road, because that's not going to get any bigger than 3, and we can kind of easily quest over that.
Alright, let's go to a deadly road. Spend Aragorn's resource for that. And no combat. So it looks like we just refresh.
Okay, I'm not spending anything this turn. How about yourself?
You know what? I think I will, because I have an open armory on the top, and I'd like to try to get past, or try to find my Light of Valinor here sooner than later.
Okay.
So I'm actually going to Wizard Pipe my staff on top. And then we will play Gandalf's staff. I should raise my threat before I forget. And then we will go ahead and play Open the Armory and see what I get here.
Okay, let's have a look at the top 10. A Valiant Sword, a Shining Shield are the only 2 that you can pick with your Open the Armory.
Well, I've got a Valiant Sword in hand that can easily go on Glorfindel, so why don't I take the Shining Shield? Nah, you know what? Denethor's got enough defenses. I better take the other sword for Gandalf and get his attack up. Shuffle that. Well, I have a Test of Will, but we'd raise our threat by 2 if I canceled anything. Alright, let's pay 1 for the Valiant Sword on Gandalf. So now he can attack for 5. And the same onto Glorfindel. I don't think I'm going to need the shadow cancellation, so I'm going to go ahead and draw that Test of Will. Oh, I got another Open the Armory. I haven't played a card from the top of my deck this phase, so
Nope.
we'll go ahead and play it.
Okay, and let's have a look at the next 10. Okay, Shining Shield, Gondorian Shield. Not much choice here in there, are you?
No, but, you know, Shining Shield is okay. So we'll go ahead and take that. And I get to shuffle. Oh, look, another Shining Shield. So, yeah, I'm going to be able to flip. Gandalf has got 2 restricted attachments. So we'll go ahead and give him the Shining Shield 2. So now he's defending for 5. Oops. All right. I'm getting a little crowded on the card there.
Okay, I actually think I will spend that 1 resource because I'll play a Golden Shield for free on Eowyn. I will give her a Dagger of Westerness, and I will give Irma a Spear of the Mark. So that's 1 resource off her for that. And Irma is now up to 7 attack, 8 attack when he's attacking into the staging area. And my contract is flipped.
I think you'll have to wait a turn though. She'll get Aragorn.
Yep.
All right. So I'm ready to quest.
Okay. I'll send 4.
I'll send 12.
Where's my phone?
I'm gonna need some threat reduction here soon.
You and me both, my friend.
Oh, I accidentally raised my threat twice for Glorfindel there. All right, card number 1. Ghosts of Men. When revealed, either attach a set aside overcome by fear to your threat dial, or Ghosts of Men makes immediate attack against you. I can take the immediate attack.
What?
That's fine. And Thor will defend this. It's too bad Aragorn's a little more beefed up. Could have him attack back.
Yeah.
So no shadow for damage. Card number 2 is a Tri-Stain Place.
Okay. So 3, 6, and 13.
Yep,
We make 3 progress.
which is just enough to clear the Deadly Road, unfortunately.
And then I suggest we go to the other deadly road.
Sounds good.
And then I will optionally engage as Ghosts of Men. And don't forget to ready Gandalf and add a resource.
Give him a resource. Yep.
Okay, so Brand will defend.
So either attach overcome by fear, or he makes an additional attack.
He can make an additional attack.
All right.
Brand defends.
So he can't. Erkenbrand can't defend to the end of the round.
No, I'll cancel on that one. And
Sounds good.
And then Earmark attacks for 7, destroying the Ghosts of Men.
Solid plan there.
Yep.
All right. Refresh.
Yep.
And my contract flips. Not exhausting my contract yet. We'll wait and see if I need to defend with Denethor next turn.
Okay, I'm not spending anything this round. How about yourself?
Nope. I think I better. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to draw a card with Gandalf's staff. Say I did that, so that would be smart.
Yeah.
All right, and then
it's been 2 weeks. I'm going to let you have that.
I got to dig for my threat reduction here. All right. No, I'm not going to raise my threat. As it is, I might have to hold Glorfindel back from questing for now until I find Light of Valinor.
Yep. So questing, I will send for 7.
I will also send 7 with Gandalf. Are you sending? Oh, yeah, that's with Aragorn.
Yep.
So we are 14. Card number 1 is a dead man. Card number 2 is another dead man. So we've got 4, 7, 9, 12.
Yep.
So we make 2 progress. We don't quite clear our location. It's unfortunate. Looks like we're each taking a dead man.
Yep.
Oh man.
You'll
yeah,
get an Aragorn back at the end of the round.
Yeah, so I'll attach my overcome by fear. That's only 1 threat versus 2.
Okay, so I will defend against the dead man.
Oh, I wonder what that shadow could be. Saruman's voice, so no shadow.
And then I will defend your dead man.
Oh, thank you. Attacking enemy gets +1.
Against 8 defense, it's not getting through. And then Eamar attacks and kills the dead man.
Yep. And yeah, Gandalf alone is enough to attack back for 5 and kill this dead man. And this time I'll remember use my staff to draw a card. Still no threat reduction. And refresh. Oh, I'm also going to use my contract to heal before refreshing.
And my contract flips.
And I'm going to spend a resource from Aragorn, flip my Overcome by Fear after I raise my threat by 1. Okay. I think I got everything that time.
Okay. I'm not playing anything this round. How about yourself?
I am also not playing anything this round.
Okay, so questing. I'll send 6. 9. Oh, Aragorn goes up by an extra willpower.
Yes, he does. Alright, so you're sending 10?
You've got control of Aragorn, so I'm sending 6.
Ah, okay. And then I will make us 11 more for 17. Card number 1, Dark Door. Card number 2 is Shadow Host. Where's that secret vigil, Grant? You holding out on us?
I've got to draw it first.
So yeah, gauges. All right. Looks like we got added 8 threats to the staging area. 11, 13, 16. So we just clear our location at least.
Yeah, something tells us we're going to threat out before we complete this.
Yeah, I'm just not hitting Elrond's Council or Galadrim's Greeting yet. Man. Let's see. Dark Door, we'd have to reveal encounter
Let's
card.
go to the next deadly road. So at least then we can cancel shadows when revealed.
Okay. And so remove Aragorn's resource.
And I will take the shadow horse.
Okay. Do you want to attach Overcome by Fear?
Nope, I'm going to take the immediate attack.
All right. Attacking gets +1.
No damage. Okay.
That is not what I wanted to discard.
That's fine with me.
I'm sure it is, and I'm sure it's not long for this world, but all right.
Yeah.
And then combat phase. Raise your threat by 2 or return attacking enemy to the staging area.
I think I cancel that.
All right.
And then Eamar rushes.
Okay, now it's finally gone.
Yeah, and I bet the next card I draw is a secret vigil.
I am going to heal my heroes.
As will I.
Yeah. As well as draw my armored destrier, and there's an ancestral armor on top.
Are you just going to spend resources, or are you going to sit on them? Well, what I mean is, are you going to spend resources, or are you just going to?
No, I'm gonna keep waiting for my threat reduction. It's as much as I'd like to play that silver circle I've got on top there on Gandalf, I don't think that's gonna help us if I threat out.
You'd have to discard something that's on Gandalf because you don't have a golden belt.
Yeah, I think I'd be okay discarding the Shining Shield.
Yeah.
But it's not. I don't think it's imperative right now.
Yeah. Okay, I'm sending 6, 10.
And I am sending 7, so we are 17 again. Card. is Faithless Dead. So we either raise our threat by 2 or reveal additional encounter card.
Reveal an additional encounter card.
All right. And so we got an Oathbreaker. And second card, each player must choose either attach to set aside overcome by feat or threat dial or discard an ally.
That's
You know what?
good.
I'm going to cancel that one.
Okay.
We are too close to threating out to handle the threat raises.
Yep.
Okay, so looks like we got 4, 8, 11, 14. So we make 3 progress, which is just enough to get through Deadly Road.
Yep.
So that was good. We got that out of the stage here, whereas we needed to cancel something.
Travel to the Dark Door.
Yeah, so we'll have to reveal an encounter card. And we got another Faithless Dead, so we either have to raise our threat by 2 or another card, or I could cancel that one.
Just reveal another card.
Yeah. I don't know whose peril that is, but Shadow Host, we can handle that. All right.
Gandalf readies and gains a resource.
Yes, he does.
Right, I will optionally take the Shadow Horse.
All right.
If you want to take the Dead Men of Dunharrow, because you're gaining control of Aragorn at the end of the round, you could just remove the Overcome by Fear.
Yes, and my deck has more of the threat reduction than yours, so
Yeah.
I think I could take the threat raise a little more. Okay, and then we each get a Faithless Dead.
Yep.
Okay, shadow cards. Oh, my Dead Man of Dunharrow doesn't get a shadow card.
Okay. So this Shadow Horse makes an immediate attack, which I will defend.
No shadow.
Okay.
I guess actually things would be a little shifted here on shadow cards, since he would have gotten the first shadow card during engagement.
Yep. Aragorn will defend the Faithless Dead.
No shadow?
Erkenbrand defends the Shadow Horse.
Didn't want Aragorn to attack back with Enduro.
I suppose he could. He'll do 3 damage. 3 damage. 3 damage to the horse, and then Eomer attacks and kills the Shadow Horse, moving excess damage across onto the Faithless Dead.
Which is more than enough to kill it.
Yep. Over to you.
All right, well, Denethor defends both attacks. No problem. And then, let's see here. Yep, Glorfindel can attack and kill the Faithless Dead with his 5. Gandalf can attack and kill Dead Man of Dunharrow with his 5. And I will draw my Silver Circlet staff, hoping to hit some threat reduction. Still no.
Mhm.
All right, refresh. Oh, and I should flip this over, so I had that attached.
Okay, so this is the last turn if we don't throw any threat reduction.
It is indeed.
I didn't get any.
Well, let's see if I draw something in this other with Gandalf's staff. There's a Galadrim's Greeting on top of my deck.
Yep.
All right, so I could do this all during the resource phase, so I don't have to.
You don't have to raise your threat, no.
Right. Just debating if we want
Drop
2
yours.
for both of us,
No,
or
drop
6 for one of us.
Drop yours by 6.
All right, and resource phase, I will play that. Gandalf's got the pile of resources. So I will go down to 43.
Let's just hope this wasn't a bad call. Okay,
Yeah,
so
I still haven't hit a.
Oh, and weren't you
useful.
meant to remove your overcome by fear this turn?
Yes, I definitely would have done that last turn. Actually, no, he should have a resource. I spent the resource and I forgot to flip my card
Right.
back over.
Okay.
Okay. Questing then,
I'll send 6.
and I will send 11, so we are 17. Card number 1 is a Deadly Road. Card number 2 is Whispers in the Dark. So this is your peril. Attach Overcome by Fear, or each character you control gets -1 stats until the end of the round.
Each character I control gets -1 stats, so I'm sending 5. Willpower.
Yep, so we drop to 16.
So that's 2,
5,
5,
8.
8. We make 8 progress.
That's not too bad. We finally made some progress on the quest again.
Travel to the Deadly Road again.
Yeah, I think so. Well, we've got the resources available. And looks like we're to refresh already.
Yeah, and I keep forgetting to heal off my characters with my contract. It's been like 3 turns since I've...
Yeah, I used the staff early. Mhm.
You want to use your stuff in the resource phase to see if we can draw
Yeah,
into some more threat reduction?
I think I'd better. Hey, look at that. All right. Guess what, Grant? Get to drop your threat by 6.
Oh, thank you kindly.
And there's another one on top of my deck. So during the quest phase, I could drop us again.
Right. Hopefully, I can get my Rod of the Steward, and then that way I can draw 13 cards.
All right. Well, while I could drop my threat significantly to make playing a lot of this worthwhile, so I could boost Gandalf's willpower and probably Glorfindel's and help us explore some more locations. Yeah, I think it's going to be worth it since I've got another Galadrim's Greeting coming. I'm going to spend the 1 threat so I can play some cards. And spend 1, give Glorfindel the Steed of Imladris. Use my Wizard Pipe. And we will swap Silver Circlet on top of my deck. Play that on Gandalf. And discard my Shining Shield. I don't think he needs the defense boost as much as we need the willpower. I did not mean to discard Gandalf. Alright, he is now questing for 9. He still has his 5 attack. He had no damage.
Okay.
And I could play my Galadrim's Greeting now.
Do you want to drop out your Unexpected Courage on AMS so I can send them a quest?
Yes, that would be a good plan.
Thank you kindly.
And I will go ahead and just drop my threat now. Down 6 more to be at 39.
Okay, well, I'm going to jack my threat by 1 so I can play out a Valiant Sword on Aema, which raises his attack power and his questing power. His attack up to 9 and his questing up to 4. I will play a Halberd of Mail onto Erkenbrand, which raises his defense to 6. I'll play a Dagger of Westerness onto Aragorn to raise his willpower up to 5. And I'll play a Rohan Warhorse onto Eowyn to raise her willpower up to 7. Okay, are we ready to quest?
Actually, I forgot about Aragorn. And actually, I think I'm going to put Shining Shield on him. So now he can defend for 5.
And he's got 6 willpower.
Yes. And then I will go ahead and also spend 4 from Denethor and give him Ancestral Armor instead of Livery of the Tower.
Sounds good.
Alright.
Too bad I can't pass over resources to Denethor. So I've got another 32 leadership resources that I could give you 4 for that other ancestral armor.
Yeah, but if you get your Rod of the Steward and can draw a ton, hopefully we'll hit a Secret Vigil.
Yeah, well, hopefully. Okay, so questing, I will send 11 plus 6 is 17.
Oh, I was thinking about sending Glorfindel.
No point,
Yeah.
keep them up.
Yeah, we'll send Glorfindel and Gandalf, so that'll be 17 on my end as well. So now we're
32.
34.
34, aye.
And I'm going to discard a staff to put 2 progress on the Deadly Road. Alright, so card number 1. Faithless Dead. I think we've been doing pretty good with the reveal initial encounter card.
Yep.
So additional encounter card is Blood Runs Chill. So Doomed 1 and damage. And card number 2 is another Faithless Dead. I will choose the additional encounter card. We get a Tri-Stain Place. So it looks like 7,
13.
10, 13.
Yep.
Well, 21 progress is a big difference from what we've been doing. So that puts us now at 30 on the quest. We're shooting for 44. Well, that was a big turn.
Yep. Travel to... Well, I'll see.
Tri-Stain Place? Because we get to search for, we search for an Oathbreaker enemy and put in play engaged.
Yeah, sure.
And you get to search, so I guess which enemy you want me to grab for you, Grant?
Any enemy at all, it is going to die today.
Well, let's see. Let's not get one. Oh, you know what? We could get a Faithless Dead because then we don't have to deal with the when revealed effect of it.
Yep.
Yeah, because it doesn't say and reveal. Okay.
And then 1 Faithless Dead each.
Okay. How are you defending there, Grant?
Erkenbrand defends and gets rid of 1 shadow.
All right. Do that one. Attacking enemy gets +1.
That's fine. Then Aragorn will defend the other one and kill off the Faithless Dead.
Okay. And
And Erkenbrand will defend that one as well. Just because he can.
Okay.
Just in case there's a horrible shadow effect.
No horrible shadow effect, fortunately.
And then Éomer will attack and destroy my Faithless Dead.
And Gandalf should be ready, which is enough to swing back and kill Faithless Dead thanks to Aramardale
Yep.
and Valiant Sword. Alright. Not forgetting anything, right? Okay.
Could I draw a card, please?
Yeah, let's have you draw a card.
Thank you. And I got another round shield, okay. 40 cards still left in me deck.
I'm down to 21, but I've played all 3 Galadrim's Greetings, so now it's just Elrond's Counsels for myself.
Yeah, and
Which doesn't help you very much.
I'm at 45 threat.
Yep, we need to find your secret vigils.
Yeah. Okay, so questing.
Alright, well,
I'm going 11.
let's see, we're at 45 now. I'm going to send 17, and I will discard my spare Wizard's Pipe to place 2 progress on Tri-Sting Place. And actually, it's more than that. I'm sending 23 with Aragorn. And you're just sending... Oh, no, you're sending both. So 11, 73, or 23. I said 23. So 34. Card number 1 is A Deadly Road. Card number 2 is Whispers in the Dark. And this is Your Peril.
I'll take the -1.
Alright, so we lose 2 willpower.
Yep.
Alright, we've only got 8 in the staging area there.
So we clear both the Tri-Sting Place and Paths of the Dead.
Yep, we make up to 53. Shoo. And we don't have any Overcome by Fears attached. And we paid attention this time to who had control of Aragorn. So we didn't mess that up. I feel like we're... Oh, we need to advance.
Yep.
That's
I see shapes of men and horses and pale banners like threads of cloud and spear, like winter thickets on a misty night. The dead are following.
Well, we don't have to worry about attaching Overcome by Fear, so flip.
Okay, so shall we can't travel to the Stone of Eric yet, so do we want to go to the Deadly Road again?
Yeah, I still have Test of Will in my hand, and always nice to keep the option open to cancel something terrible.
Okay, and I will optionally engage the Army of the Dead.
Okay. I'm assuming you're going to attach
Yep.
Overcome by Fear. Alright. And Erkenbrand defending?
Yes, he is.
No shadow.
And then there's 9 plus 2 is 11, which is more than enough to kill the Army of the Dead.
Yeah, just immune to player card effects. So to the victory display.
Okay.
And we
And
now have control of Aragorn.
I raise my threat by 1, spend a resource off Aragorn, and get rid of all the Combythia.
And oh, I should have used my contract to heal up Gandalf and Glorfindel. Alright, Grant, draw a card.
Oh, thank you kindly. The Calabrian Stone. I'm going to play out and open the armory.
Oh, we don't have that planning phase restriction anymore.
Nope. And what do I want to pull out? I'll pull out a copy of Boothwine, just as hand fodder. I will spend 2 resources discarding the Dagger of Westerness, so I can play out Calabrian Stone for 2 more willpower. And then I will. That's all I'm doing.
Alright. Alright, well, I'm going to Wizard Pipe Golden Belt on top of my deck. Just a question of who really needs it. And actually, I'm going to play it onto Aragorn and give him a Valiant Sword, just so he can attack back better, and he quests for 1 more without exhausting.
Fair enough.
Oops. Alright.
Okay, so questing. Send 13, 20.
20 from you. I'll just send 9 with Gandalf there. So 29. Card number 1 is a Haunted Path. Card number 2 is another Haunted Path. So we got 11, 14, 17 in the staging area.
Yep.
12 progress. Oops, forgot to discard the other active location. All right.
I say we'll go to the Stone of Eric.
Yep. So we will spend 5 here, and this time remember to
Trigger the force effect on the stone.
So we each need to get an Oathbreaker enemy.
I think
Does
we'll
it have
get
to be different ones, or can we use the
nope.
same?
It just says searches it for an Oathbreaker enemy. It doesn't say that they have to be different.
Well, I think those ones that with the when revealed effect
Yep.
are the ones to grab. I don't see any in the actual encounter deck.
No, I think we'll kill them all.
Yeah, so Faithful Stead, there you are.
And when it comes down to engagements, we will engage them.
Yeah, figured we were pretty fine on getting that figured out here.
Shadow Guards. Erkenbrand defends mine, and then he'll defend yours as well.
Okay.
+1,
He
that's
gets
fine.
+1.
That's fine, no damage.
No shadow. And I should remember to ready Gandalf. There, Mardale.
And then attacking back, Eamart attacks and kills my Faithless Dead.
And because I ready Gandalf, we'll go ahead and have him murder this, I guess, re-murder the Faithless Dead. I think that's ready for refresh then, right?
Yep. Oh, in the last card of the game, I draw Secret Vigil when all the enemies are already gone.
Well, the good news is that unless we hit 2 doomed, we should be okay.
Yep.
At least from keeping you from being eliminated.
Yep.
All right. So questing then, because I don't think you have anything I could draw for you to drop your threat immediately.
No. I'll send 13.
Okay, and you know what? Let's just make sure here. Oh, he did. I can't put any progress in Stoner, but still, I will send 17, 24 plus your
37.
13. 37. All right, and I was thinking there was something else. Oh, I need to raise my threat for committing glorfinal. That's it. All right. Card number 1, Shadow Host. No problem. And then the way is shut. So I guess it just says when the Stone of Eric leaves play as an explored location, the players win. So we can choose the progress cannot be placed on the current quest because we can
Yes.
still place progress on stone.
Yes.
All right. And that's actually your peril.
Well, that's the one that's going to happen.
All right. Just put that over here, remind me. And then Surge, no turning back. And we both have to attach overcome by fear, but it's not peril, so I'm just going to cancel that.
Yep.
So I'd rather not earn that burden here
You
at the
and me
end.
both.
So it looks like we got 10, 13, 16 in the staging area. I think we cleared Stone of Eric there.
Yep, I think so.
Okay, and
Yeah.
then looks like we win.
Yep, because even though the Dead or Following has 5 quest points that it needs to complete, the game text states when Stone of Eric leaves play, you just win the game. So for me, the 5 quest points is a moot point. The 5 quest points are there; it will allow you to travel to the Stone of Eric, in my opinion, and that's it.
Right.
And
No, I think that's pretty clear. Do what the card says.
yep. And that was a fairly clean game of Passing of the Great
Much cleaner
Company.
than our first win.
Yeah, and I don't think we missed any triggers. I think we were pretty hot on keeping everything right this game. I mean,
I certainly hope so.
it was definitely closer than our last game, 48 threat and 44 threat respectively.
Yeah, that threat is not kidding around. If I hadn't hit my 3 Galadrim's greetings all in a row there.
We would have threatened out. No two ways
Yeah.
about it. Now, where was my Rod of the Steward? Okay, let's see, 3, 6, 9, 12. Say about 15 cards away. So the bottom 20 odd cards of my deck, me Rods of the Steward in. And I could have drawn 5, 17 cards. 18 if I'd borrowed a resource from Denethor.
I guess if we were playing for score, I could have lowered my threat a little bit more and given us even more willpower. But
Well, just out of curiosity, what was our score? 193. And 100
retroactively played by L1's council there,
and
so that's the score with it in.
and 120 points are of the 110 of the points are the completed rounds 12. But that's passing of the Great Company, so I've got nothing else to say about this quest. How about yourself?
I think it's an interesting quest. We didn't even have to worry about the phantom keywords. We had so much defense. Really, it's just that threat is really the thing to worry about. And I keep forgetting it. I always think that there's a lot of enemies in it, and there really aren't.
Yeah. So join us next time where we will be taking on Siege of Gondor. So until then, happy questing.
Thanks, everyone.